Yeah. Should we push them in?
What do you think? Between the two? Oh.
Just fix it later. Does that look like a G?
How could I start? Can't get the image out of my heart. When we've seen the bodies found in a mountain of parts. Netanyahu told you just another child in the dark. Televising, telling lies. This is not the war, it's systematic. Scared to face the pain, so they're scared to say your name. They're not prepared to face. Listen, imagine demolition. Oh my, your parents live with kings won't say a thing, but at least we know the end is with them. Laughter, long live Palestine. While we listen to tunes made by heal the wounds of this world, let the unity shine. Guides to a place where love will never cease. In this rap prayer, we seek you, give the peace. Oh Lord, I pray, bring us peace divine. Heal the wounds of this world that we face. For praying for inner peace, calm amidst the race. Help us find forgiveness. Let grudges be released in this rap prayer. Let hatred and anger cease.
Hi everybody, and welcome to our 9th weekly vigil. We're Palestine Solidarity Campaign, we're the Newport branch, ably supported by all your good selves for the last 9 weeks. None of us wanted to be here for 9 weeks, but we're going to keep going, we're going to keep turning out, and we're going to keep supporting Palestine until we get peace, justice and equality for Palestinians.
Yes!
Free, free! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
free, free!
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terror state. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terror state.
What do we want? Ceasefire. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Ceasefire.
When do we want it?
Now.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
My name's Rebecca, I'm chair of Newport Palestine Solidarity Campaign. We're part of a national movement, the largest movement in the UK, supporting Palestine and Palestinian people. We're for equality, justice, we're anti-imperialist, anti-colonisation, and we're against the illegal occupation of Palestine. Other than that, we're for peace, justice and equality. So we like to remember what we're for, how many people are working together with us, and the humanitarian aspect of what we do. So we're holding vigils once a week in Newport. A lot of people are very, very hurt by what's happening. They're dismayed, they're lonely, they're isolated, they're angry. It's shocking to see what's been happening. It's appalling to see the numbers of people. What Hamas did was wrong. That's undeniable. It was illegal and it was wrong. The reaction of the Israelis is also wrong. It's disproportionate. It's indiscriminate. Civilian structures are being targeted. Hospitals, schools, UN refugee camps, schools, hospitals, mosques and churches. It's just terrible, and it's against international law. The United Nations are aware of that, and so are many, many people who just feel it in their hearts. So these vigils are providing a forum for people to come together, and they're also providing a lot of solidarity for people in Palestine who take solace and know that right is on their side, and know that if people with humanity stand together, eventually we'll get justice. Throughout the world, I've lived in the north of Ireland, and throughout the world, wherever you look, until the root cause is tackled, until injustice and inequality is tackled, there'll continue to be death and dying, and we really, really want that to stop as soon as possible. And we call on our elected representatives to do all in their power, not just to say they understand, but to do anything they can, not to put party politics first, not to put their political careers first. People are dying on a kind of minute-by-minute basis. And the siege of Gaza is absolutely outrageous. To deny people humanitarian aid, to deny people water, to deny people food is just outrageous and against international law. So the international community needs to do something, and that starts with act local and think global. Thank you.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Thanks, everybody. We're here to raise our voices and to make ourselves known and make ourselves heard. We're for peace, justice and equality for everybody, and that includes Palestinians who currently have none of those three things. So we're not anti anybody, we're anti-Israeli government, but we're not anti any Jewish people or any people of any religion. We're for freedom, peace and equality. So, as I say, this is our 9th vigil. We're going to have a couple of speeches, we're going to have some singing, and we're going to have some more chanting, and we'll be here for about an hour. If anybody would like to put some ribbons, you're very welcome to put ribbons on there. They're in the ribbons of the Palestinian colours. Just be careful, because there's a couple of real flames here, so be very careful. Okay. So there'll be no Christmas in Bethlehem this year. That's why we've chosen this Christmas tree, to symbolise the fact that Jesus was, of course, born in Bethlehem, which is in Palestine. But this year there'll be no Christmas in Bethlehem. The patriarchs and heads of churches in Jerusalem and Bethlehem have issued a statement calling upon their congregations to forego any unnecessarily festive Christmas activities this year, and to hold in their thoughts their brothers and sisters affected by the war, and to focus on the spiritual meaning of Christmas, with fervent prayers for a just and lasting peace for our beloved Holy Land. This isn't Muslims versus Christians versus Jews. I've never known a more tolerant place than Palestine for religion. So the birthplace of Jesus won't be ringing its bells. The children of Palestine, Muslim or Christians, are hungry, they're thirsty, they're ill, and they're dying, some of them. They'll be mourning for the 20,000 relatives of theirs who've been killed, and for the however many, 6,000 or more, still under rubble. They'll be homeless, many of them. Many of them are displaced, in fact, and there's no safe place in Gaza. So we need an immediate and permanent ceasefire. We need an end to the siege. We need to stop selling arms to Israel, who is breaking international law even as we speak. We need an end to the occupation, which is the root of this, and we need action from our MPs. today we sent a press release, I don't know whether it will be used, calling on our MPs who've told us they want this killing to stop. They've told us that they're pro-Palestinian, but we need actions. Palestinians need actions. Talk is too little, too late. But talks are underway in Egypt, and we need to keep up our actions and raise our voices and do everything we can. And today in Bristol, outside the Albert factory, there was a picket, and the Albert factory closed for the day, which is absolutely brilliant. Yay! And you'll find us regularly outside Barclays, which is just behind you, because they invest millions, billions in the arms trade, directly supporting the production of armaments and other tools that are killing Gazans at the moment. So I just want to read to you a message from my friend in Bethlehem. We stayed with Osama Nicholas and his family a few years ago when we were in Bethlehem and visited Nablus. And I told Osama today what we were doing and that the people of Newport stood with him. He already knows that the Welsh Government has called for a ceasefire. He knows it's more symbolic than actual, but it's heartwarming for him. I told him that we were having this scene today and we would have a symbol of the baby Jesus on rubble, which is what they've got in Bethlehem for their nativity scene. And Osama has said, "Dear friends in Newport, my heart swells with gratitude as I learn about the vigil you're holding. Even under such difficult circumstances, your unwavering support for ending the occupation and for peace and justice in Palestine means the world to us. The image of a baby Jesus lying on rubble in your city centre powerfully reflects the harsh reality we face here, but also your deep empathy and solidarity. Your actions, though miles away, light a beacon of hope in these dark times. Knowing that someone stands with us and shares our pain and fights for the same values gives us the strength to continue striving for a brighter future. Please never underestimate the power of your voices and actions. They echo across the distance, bringing comfort and courage to our families. Thank you. May this Christmas season be filled with the true spirit of peace and understanding. With warm regards to all of you, Osama." Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
In our thousands, in our millions!
We are all Palestinians!
In our thousands, in our millions!
We are all Palestinians!
In our thousands, in our millions!
We are all Palestinians!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry, we will never let you die. Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry, we will never let you die. Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry, we will never let you die. And we won't, we're going to keep coming, we're going to take our courage from Palestinians who have inestimable courage, and we're going to keep going and keep plugging on. And even though it's a break, a holiday here, next Thursday we'll have another vigil at 5:30 to 6:30, and it'll be at Gilligan's Island. So join us then, if you will. Okay, a few people. A few people would like to contribute to this vigil, and contributions are always welcome. So if anybody would like to speak to myself or speak to Zahid, who's currently on the floor. So I think, Zainab, did you want to say something? Yeah.
Right, as we know, Christmas is approaching. Everyone is out shopping. Everyone is thinking it's a joyful time. It's a time that we are festive. We are happy. I went to work today. We had a day where you were able to wear a Christmas jumper. You were able to celebrate. Everyone was being happier. Everyone was being more joyful. And in the Christmas spirit, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. The same Jesus Christ that was born in Bethlehem, Palestine. This is the same Palestine that is now being bombed and raided. This is the same Palestine where babies are under rubble. They're unborn and they're not even being able to live on this world. This is what the Israeli occupation are doing. We need to keep making sure that we are able to raise awareness for the Palestinians. We are the only voice that they have left. Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
free, free.
Palestine!
I would like to also share this poem in order for you to understand my words a bit more. In Gaza's tears where babies sigh, beneath the troubled war-torn sky, amidst the shopping near Christmas cheer, bombs descend, whispers of fear. Do you know what in your mirth as you celebrate your Saviour's birth? In Bethlehem where Jesus lay, bombs now fall in grim array. Palestine's plight a somber scene, where echoes of a silent scream. Over 75 days and 75 years in shadows cast. Babies perish, their lives recast, in incubators near rubbles wait. The cradle of a little meets a desired fate. Jesus' land where greetings fade, yet Christmas bells in echoes made. Over thousands of tiny souls depart, as Israel's wrath tears love apart. Season greetings in a mournful sound. Merry Christmas on a hallowed ground. There are people dying, there are children dying when bombs are dropping. People are shopping for what? Christmas? The same Christmas that Christ was born. This is not a time to be happy. This is not a time to celebrate. This is not a festive season. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Jesus was born in Palestine, and this is the same Palestine now that is being bombed. There is nothing to be joyful about in this festive season. Free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
free, free.
Palestine!
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zainab. Thank you. And I have to say it was Zainab's idea to have baubles here with Free Gaza and boycott Israel, Israeli produce and end the occupation. So come up and have a look at the baubles. And if you'd like to put some ribbon on there, as I say, you're very welcome. Okay, song? Or just, we thought we'd have a peace song. So we're going to sing the John and Yoko, all we are saying is give peace a chance. Seems very active, there's talks on at the moment in Egypt, which are including Hamas political branch, so that's great.
Okay, oh, you got to hold it up, yeah? Hello everybody. Yeah, I just thought it would be nice to have a sing-along. And so yeah, I would like it if perhaps if you all join in, well, with all of us, me, and
I'll try.
Right, okay. Oh, I just realised I don't know the backing music to this. Right. So 1, 2, 3. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Would you like me to have big drums? All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Hello, Mandy, thank you very much. Okay. Hi. Okay, everybody. Can anybody give me a hand leading some chants? No?
Hello. Right, for all those standing here, for all those passing by who think that this is a religious conflict, as has been portrayed by the media, it's Muslim versus Jew, Jew versus Muslim. It's nothing like that whatsoever. It is the oppressor against the oppressed. It is the fascist against the common citizen. It is it's nothing to do with Jew against Muslim, because not many people know that there are Palestinian Christians as well, and the figure is 5%, so that means that from the 20,000 that have been killed so far, have been butchered, have been slaughtered, 1,000 or thereabouts are Christians. Now, for those of you who didn't know, Abraham, who was the patriarch, the big patriarch, he came and settled in a town called Hebron. Hebron is in Palestine. The Jericho, made famous by the parable of the Good Samaritan, the road to Jericho, that is in Palestine. The Sea of Galilee, where Jesus calmed the storm, that is in Palestine. And indeed, Bethlehem, where Jesus was born, is in Palestine, and of course where he was crucified, that too is in Palestine. So, I'm a Muslim, but for the 1,000 Palestinian Christians who have been butchered, I would like to dedicate this carol to them. If you want to join in, please do. It's called God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born.
Can I pray? You're calling for God's Spirit, okay?
Yeah,
so God, you have sent me here to do it, okay?
Absolutely.
So let's accept Allah. Can I pray, please? Can I pray? Can I pray?
The answer is yes. So
thank you. But I need to go. Please. It's okay. It's not about you. With God, it's nothing about you. We have to respect God first.
100%.
Because you're asking for God's mercy. It's only God can protect people. Afghanistan, people kill each other. It's not the queue. So let's thank you.
No.
Can I pray? Okay, anyway. God is blessed us all.
Thank you. It's our microphone.
Did you understand what I just said? Did you understand what I just said?
100%, put it out.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just remember, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Because you're seeking for God's help.
Absolutely.
You're not seeking for government.
Just carry on.
No, you're seeking for God.
Okay, while that discussion's going on, we'll have a few chants of free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
free, free,
Palestine!
million,
We are all Palestinians!
in our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians!
Okay, this is the carol part 2. I'll start again, and you may join in if you wish. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we are gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Fear not, then said the angel, let nothing you affright. This day is born a Savior of a pure virgin bright, to free all those who trust in him from Satan's power and might. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. help him out.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This is a multi-faith. This is peace and justice for Palestine. That's what we're after. I think those are the main people who told us they wanted to contribute in advance. But if anybody else does, just let me know. Okay, as I say, we're Newport Palestine Solidarity Campaign. Just to run a few things past you, we have a contact sheet, so if you'd like to keep in touch with what we're doing, you can follow us on Facebook or you can seize our head and sign up. As you've heard from our friends in Bethlehem, and I have another message from a friend in Jenin refugee camp, our support is really important. And we are having an impact on our politicians. As I say, the Welsh Assembly has called for Gaza, for a ceasefire. Thank you. Puma has decided not to renew its contract, its sponsorship of the Israeli Football Association. David Cameron has called for a ceasefire, which is a surprise, but a very welcome one. And there's growing pressure on our MPs who are becoming increasingly isolated. United Nations Security Council, 156 countries out of 193 want an immediate ceasefire. So it's our leaders that are not doing what they should be doing. But we'll make it uncomfortable for them, and we'll keep fighting peacefully, and we'll make sure that we do get ceasefire and peace for Palestine. I mentioned...
So it was felt it would be best to delay the visit until the end of February.
Okay, breaking news, because yesterday they were coming in January, but we totally understand it's a very fluid situation. And then every Tuesday from 12 till 2, but not next Tuesday because it's Boxing Day, but every other Tuesday from 12 till 2 we're outside Barclays Bank, encouraging them to disinvest and making sure that customers know how their money is being used. Likewise, if any of you work for the council, you might like to know that the Greater Gwent Pension Fund also invests in Elbit and also in arms factories, so we have a campaign with that as well. And then in February, on February the 8th, we'll have a major fundraiser at Le Pub, which will be poets and musicians for Palestine. And so far as a group, we've raised with the people of Newport £1,700, which has gone to medical aid for Palestine. Yay! Yeah, I think that deserves a yay as well. Thank you. Okay, free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Ceasefire now!
Arming Israel! Stop arming Israel! Stop arming Israel! Stop arming Israel! Stop arming Israel! In our thousands, in our millions!
We are all Palestinians!
In our thousands!
So if you at the front drop down, kneel down,
Unless you want...
Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!